This could be bad. Welcome back to the Team 12 Seattle Seahawks podcast. I'm your host, Team 12's, and today we're going to be talking about how Pete Carroll could really mess this team up and how I think he's waving his black magic fingers with offense into this team. We didn't run an unworldly amount in this game, but what we did do is throw deep balls in unworldly amount just like last year. And in previous years. When we do that, we lose games. There's proof. Second half of the season, offense sucked. Sure, we won games, but we barely won them. And when we did win them, we barely won them. I cannot speak. When we did win them, we barely won them. But the offense was atrocious. Probably the worst offense we've seen from the Seahawks since a long time ago, which is very scary. And that's when Pete Carroll throws his deep ball or absolutely no yards into this offense. And sure, I'm okay with, yeah, we'll have your deep balls here and there. Sure, we'll have some of your old stuff in there. You won't completely throw it out the door. Just keep some stuff we all know. But when you go completely back to that, that's when you lose games. And yes, if your team puts up 30 points in the first half, or any point in the game, if you end the game with 30 points, you should be winning the game. That is completely your defense's fault, and Seahawks should have won that. We had 30 points, doesn't matter when we got it. We had 30 points, and the defense failed because coaches did not rotate Alden Smith, Darrell Taylor, Brian Monet, Rasheem Green in nearly enough. You had your starters out there. You kept them in all game. You tired them out. And then at the end of the game, you're not going to put backups in. So, you kind of failed your team there. That was the coach's fault. Defense needs to get better there. They need to work on their consistency as well. Because other teams are doing what we did yesterday, and they're still having good defenses. But that offense, it's a great offense. You saw in that first game, we were throwing deep balls. Oh, they're trying to stop our deep ball? Oh, Shoddy's, not Shoddy, I don't know why. I've been struggling with remembering his name lately. I know his name. I know his name. I'm a Seahawks channel. I know a lot of football. I've said his name many times on this channel. I've told you about how I struggle with his name sometimes. But they took their D stuff away, and OC started hitting him with the short stuff. He was like, okay, 10 yard, 8 yards, 5 yards, screen pass right off the bat rather than a pat, 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 pat. Oh, I guess I'll go there 3 yards. It was design plays. It wasn't, I guess I'll go there. It wasn't, oh, let's go deep. Let's force it. It was, okay, this plays, I'm going to streak DK. I'm going to have Tyler Lockett run a deep crosser. And then Swain, short route. And then we're going to draw all the players over to the left. And then we're going to screen pass to Chris Carson. That's what was happening in that first game. The second game, Wilson was just sitting back there in the pocket. Let's take my sunglass case. Just patting the ball. Let's go deep. Woo! What we should be doing there, Wilson's fault, is offensive coordinator and Wilson's fault is, okay, oh, deep shot open, screen, or screen, 5 yards, 8 yards, but Pete sprinkling his little evil magic in and ruining this, and if we don't get up to that NFC Championship Super Bowl status of the season, Wilson's gone, Lockett's probably gone after paying him all that money, DK might be gone too, Damian Lewis potentially gone. Entire team blown up. Then you go back to the 90s. Wasn't much there. A lot of sadness. Sure, your baseball team was baller, but we still never got to World Series with that baseball team. Your basketball team got ripped away from you. So, are we going to go back to those 90s days when this NFL team is looking bad? Because Mariners looking up. They're looking good lately. So, I'm a little scared. I hope Pete really doesn't royally mess this up, because if he does mess this up, like he probably will, the Seahawks are going to be in poverty time with this team for the next 5 years. It's probably what's going to happen. I really hope it doesn't. I really don't want to see Wilson gone, because that's who's keeping this team in relevancy. Same with the Buccaneers. Tom Brady gets out for weeks for the season. They're done. Any team, if they lose their star quarterback, they're done. But it hits harder for the Seahawks. So, tell me what you think in the comments. I just try to keep it real with everyone here. But I'll have a link in my description for my Discord. And have a good rest of your day.